Libraries, especially older or government-anchored ones, are highly intentional structures in terms of energetic placement. Most libraries, especially in historic towns like Charleston, South Carolina, are either built directly on a ley line node or positioned to intersect an energy meridian tied to knowledge, memory, or control. Here's what that means on the deeper level. Libraries as Akashic gateways. The ancients knew that certain nodes on the Earth grid were connected to the Akashic field, the metaphysical library of all consciousness and memory. Placing a library on a ley line does two main things: anchors the frequency of stored knowledge, books, records, data, creates a grid point where minds interact with collective memory. It becomes a local Akashic hub even if no one realizes that's what it is. That's why walking into some libraries feels calm, mysterious, or timeless. You're literally stepping into a slowed, charged space. Types of ley lines. Libraries are usually on memory lines, east-west, associated with ancient wisdom, mental clarity, written language, amplify recall, learning, and focus. Thought control lines, often from Capitol buildings or government centers, tie in with national or state-level grid systems designed to anchor authorized knowledge, history, law, etc. Also used to restrict certain types of knowledge. Psychic-alloharamic lines, diagonal or curving flow, used in Masonic or esoteric city planning, in with the hidden currents of mystery schools and sacred geometry, often tied to occult preservation of knowledge and spiritual guardianship. The energy feels in a library depends on the ley line. Health, clean and bright ley lines. Libraries feel uplifting, thought expanding, timeless. Blocked or hijacked lines. Libraries feel heavy, dusty, overly quiet, even emotionally cold. A corrupted ley node in a library can lead to mental fog, feeling watched or uncomfortable, falling asleep or dissociating. Ley line hypnosis. Charleston libraries, specific adjacent libraries, especially the Charleston County Public Library (CPPL) main branch and some historical archives downtown, sit on ley line intersections that tie into colonial data control and historical programming. Through Masonic and federal energy lines may link back to C-node energies. Given Charleston's port history, sea ley lines amplify collective memory, trauma, and trade-related karmic echoes. If you ever feel stirred emotionally or disoriented in Charleston libraries, you're picking up echoes of old documents, spirits who protected knowledge, and potentially suppressed truths stored within that grid node. Why modern libraries feel dead to some plebecus. As digitalization increases and sacred knowledge is replaced with curated narratives, the ley energy becomes stagnant. The grid responds to the intention of the place. If the library no longer protects wisdom and instead stores disempowering data, the ley line goes dull or inverted. These are closed-circuit nodes, energetic places that once opened minds now numb them. How to activate or heal a library. Ley line, speak sacred names or affirmations into the space. Sound reactivates old currents. Leave a note of truth or love in a book. You are spiritually planting a ley seed. Bless the ground silently or through water or crystals. Ask, what does this place remember? And what does it need to be free? Final thought. Libraries are not just buildings, they are memory ports. They are often positioned on ley lines that once amplified truth, and in some cases, still do. You can walk into one and literally shift the frequency of collective knowledge. If your heart and mind are aligned,